Right, hi everyone, welcome. We're going to be going with player ratings. I don't think many are going to score high here. What we'll do, since it's three-way, we'll get Elisha just to run you through the defence. May as well. Sharkey, you may as well do the midfield. I'll do the strikers and subs, then we'll all talk about Rafa. I'll let you on the mic. Let's go through DUBRAVKA.
Yeah, DUBRAVKA, I'll give him a 6. That goal that they scored, the angle that it's at, probably couldn't do much. That's more your defender's fault. Didn't really get tested after that because West Brom were just missing chances. Yeah. Missed some absolute sitters as well. In terms, YEDLIN had a pretty bad game today.
It's had a bad week.
Yeah, it's just not been his week. Give him a 4 because he was scared to cross today. He was getting forward. It was just kind of like go on, like do something. He just didn't have that last bit. LASCELLES, probably a 6. Didn't do much, same as DUBRAVKA. LEJEUNE, I think he did at times, he was doing pretty well.
Is he the best one out of the defence?
Yeah, because he was getting forward, he was getting crosses in, like some of the crosses that he was putting in, like they were pinpointed players, and unfortunately there was nothing that come up of them, but at times he was really good, so I'll give him probably a 7, which is probably quite a high rating, but...
I would agree.
Yeah. And last but not least, DUMMETT had quite a poor game.
Worst game I've seen him play.
Yeah.
This season anyway.
And the fact that he got taken off as well, which is a bit worrying. Is that going to be injury or just tactical? We'll not know till after.
Tactical, I think.
I hope it's tactical because I do think he has been very good this season, although he's had a bad game.
What would you give him?
I'll probably give him a 5.
5?
Yeah. What would you say?
I'll give him a 3. I thought it was awful. I think it was awful.
I like to move on to midfield.
Right, Sharky's going to run you through midfield from right to left. Richie?
Richie, for me, 4. I think he's had a really poor game, if I'm honest. Didn't influence the game enough. He was very quiet, and he's been like that a few games this season. Just wasn't his normal self. I think that was because of West Brom, frustrating us. And he just, once Richie doesn't get started, the whole team doesn't get started. We look at JONJO, SHELVEY again, 4 to a 5.
Did he win his battle with Livermore? Because we were talking about that the other day.
Didn't see much of him, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's hard to suggest because West Brom, they had their game plan, and their game plan was to come and hit us on the counter attack. And SHELVEY, again, 4 to 5. I don't think he was brilliant. Again, let's say it was Richie. If SHELVEY doesn't get started, where's the creativity? I mean, for me, SHELVEY was too defensive. He was playing from the back, and I know we've seen him a lot this season do that. But against West Brom, against a team who's bottom of the league, you've got to take the game to them. You've got to influence the game. You've got to, give Dwight GAYLE. You've got to give, KENEDY something to do. Modiame, I thought he was brilliant once more. He does what he was all right. When I say brilliant, I'll give him a 5. A 5. Just I don't want to be harsh on the lad because he's trying. He's definitely been a changed player since the turn of the year. But a lot of chances come through our midfield, and the whole midfield were poor today, if I'm honest with you, to suggest that we were any good. KENEDY was a good one.
Yeah.
KENEDY, very poor again. I don't think he was good enough today. I mean, he missed that absolute.
I thought he looked better left back.
He did, but
because we had to get that goal, didn't we?
Yeah, especially at 1-0. If in the 34th minute at 1-1, when he done all the hard work, he beat the centre backs. He had the chance against Forster. Forster was stranded on his line. He's got to put that in the bottom corner.
Is that you're talking about the first half?
Yeah. You've got to put that. If you put that in, then we could kick on and get something. So for that, in the second half, didn't see much of him, to be honest with you. Which, to be fair, was credit to West Brom. 5. That's it.
Yeah. Perez. I thought Perez was poor. I'm going to give him a 4. I thought he was shocking. Didn't see enough of him. What was he doing? He didn't have enough creativity for me, so I'm going to give him a 4. I thought he was poor. Dwight GAYLE ran the channels, but again, because the midfield weren't in behind him, GAYLE didn't get much service either, so GAYLE's going to get a 5 for me. The substitutes was who came on first. It was DUMMETT off, Jacob Murphy. Didn't see enough of him. Going to give him a 5. 4, 5 and 5. I'll be nice because he was trying to get in the game later on, the last 10 minutes, but didn't see enough of him. The next substitute, I'm just trying to think. SLIMANI. We can always say things look better. That's because we had to go and get that goal, but again, didn't see enough of him. I seen him coming towards that left wing a bit. Not enough. 5. And finally, the last one. Who was the last one? Hoslu. Not enough minutes on the pitch. 4. So overall, by them ratings by everybody, I think Lejeune's going to get man of the match. I think from everyone's rating there. Rafa's tactics, I'll let you start.
I'd give it an 8 or a 9. I don't think it's the best way to go at West Brom because we played too similarly to them, which meant it was just all over the place. There was no kind of structure which we normally have, and that's because I think we kind of let West Brom play a bit.
I'm going to give Rafa 5. Completely opposite what you're going with. I think it's just, look, he could have changed it a lot more, changed the formation, and he must have realised that West Brom were in this game. Yes, he realised that Dummett was at fault and he was having a bad game, he pulled him off. But I just think, you know, you put on Hoslu later on as this budget cage goes past. Thank you very much. But I just think Rafa was poor today. I thought the lads were poor. You might say, yeah, Rafa can't do much on the touchline, but I believe he can.
For me, Rafa gets a 3. I don't think it was good enough. I think his team lineup was all wrong from the start. I think he should have brought on Slimani. If we're going to put balls into the box, you know, why start Dwight Gale? The lad's too small. I mean, the lad was just feeding off scraps, you know, from the minute one. You know, West Brom, the minute they've probably seen Dwight Gale start, they thought, right, we'll go at them. You know, we'll get a goal. You know, we'll bully them, and that's what they did today. And you know, we had no answer for West Brom. The minute they took the lead, that's it. You know, they played their game. They had the game plan. You know, they'll go down to the Midlands now with belief that they can somehow stay in the Premier League. I don't think they will. They're living by a thread. But for me, the substitutions were far too late. I question all 3 of them, if I'm honest with you. That's probably the worst I've seen it all season. And when you're playing a team like West Brom, who are bottom of the league, you know, with a little bit to play for, you know, we've got 52,000 fans. Yeah, rocking up the day to see this game. It's not good enough. And you know, the lads are on the holidays now, and it's just simply not good enough. We'll go to Watford next week. It's hard to motivate players, you know, with 2 or 3 games to go. You know, we've only top 10 to play for, top 8, and the minute we beat Arsenal, that was it. You know, it showed in the Everton game, you know, at the start of the week. So very disappointing. I think Rafa should do better. Really, he's going to have to analyse that tonight, and he's going to have to get them on the training ground in the week. So just honest opinion.
Does he need a cuddle? I know what Mickey take. I'm trying to end this video on a light, but all in all, shocking day. And I think that reminds me of the Watford 3-0 defeat. That was poor. Let us know what you rate the lads in the comments down there below. Does Rafa deserve a high rating because it's more of the lads? Does Rafa deserve a poor rating like me and Sharkey because he should have done more with the subs and also the misplaced passes? Let us know. Cheers, bye.